Welcome to the VitaLife Show. I'm Dr. Janine Bowering, and in this episode we're talking all about probiotics. So what are probiotics? You may have heard about them. There's a lot of news about probiotics. Probiotics are the good guys. They're the friendly flora that live in our digestive tracts. They're also in other parts of our body. And it's important to maintain a balance between the good and the bad bacteria in our systems. There are other negative organisms like bacteria, viruses, parasites, and other bad guys in our system. So always having enough of the good guys, the probiotics, is very, very important. Well, not all probiotic supplements are created equal. So over my years practicing as a naturopathic doctor, I always wondered, why would other probiotics from other companies be made from either a cow bacteria or a soil organism? How could that, naturally match what's supposed to be in our digestive tracts as humans? Well, that's what came to the formulation of the probiotics. And I'll show you that. There's more information about the VitaTree Probiotics, of course, at VitaTree.com, so you can check that all out. Probiotics are high-potency lactobacillus acidophilus and bifidobacterium bifidum, designed for both the small and large intestine, designed for the human digestive tract. So that's really important that you know that distinction. And I can almost guarantee the probiotics out there are not designed as human microflora. And this is really, really important because this is where we get the clinical benefits. And no matter what you're suffering through, so whether it is the digestive symptoms, the IBS, the Crohn's, the colitis, it could be, a candida issue, parasites, it could also be chronic skin conditions, eczema, psoriasis. These are all caused by an imbalance in the good and bad bacteria. And by not taking the right type of probiotics, you often don't get the benefits that you're looking for. And that's why so many people that have tried other probiotics out there, when they try probiotics, they get the results that they're looking for. So again, at VitaTree.com, you'll find a lot more information about how probiotics are different and why it's so important to take the right type. And I'm going to do a little demonstration to show you exactly what's going on and why we need probiotics every day. So if we take a look at this scenario, we see all the multicolored balls, and what they represent are different bad bacteria, viruses, parasites, C. difficile. All of these things that we hear about that, cause a lot of infections in our bodies, gas, bloating, inability to break down food, because that's what probiotics do. They actually help us to digest our food, and that's really important if you're trying to lose weight and weight loss is your main goal. It could be because you're very deficient in probiotics. That's why that weight won't come off. So this is not a healthy situation. This is getting sick all the time. It could be the ear infections, the chronic colds, the flus, the bronchitis, the gas, the bloating, the digestive issues, being overweight. And we can see that the yellow guy, this is our friendly flora, this is our probiotics. We don't have enough in this situation. Now, if we take a look here, we have a lot of our probiotics. This is our VitaTree Probiotics that we're taking every day. We have a happy gut. We have a happy flora. This is proper immunity. So that's really, really important because 70% of our immune system comes from our gut, and it's really very much reliant on having enough of these good guys. But so important that we're taking this daily, and that's why we call the VitaTree Probiotics one of the daily essentials. But guess what happens? If we do come in contact with that parasite, that bacteria, we eat out, food poisoning, the kids bring home the colds, the flus, all those germs and the viruses, the bacteria. When we come in contact with those, they're warded off because we have our army or soldier of good guys to help to protect us. This is true for our digestion as well. We absolutely need the probiotics to help us to break down our food and convert the food into energy. Also for the absorption of a lot of our essential nutrients, it's very much reliant on having enough of the good guys. Again, designed for the human digestive tract. That's what makes the difference with the probiotics. So this is now proper digestion, the ability to lose weight, and warding off those bad guys, which is so important. Now, the other thing about probiotics out there, which you may not realize, is that most, if not all of them, contain something called magnesium stearate. So we have another great video on magnesium stearate. Well, I'll share the link to that video at the end of this video. And magnesium stearate is a flow agent, and this is what the other companies are using to help to speed up production time. So a lot of great information. Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to leave your questions and comments below. Also click subscribe so you always get our newest and latest uploads here on YouTube. I thank all of our subscribers. I know that you always have tons of great questions, and we love getting getting back to you. And check out our other videos as well, as I promised. So click up here for a video on magnesium stearate and why we'll never use it at VitaTree, and why it's so important that you're very much aware of what you're ingesting in your other supplements if you are taking other supplements other than VitaTree. Check out this video all about parasites, why it's important to get at what's lurking in your intestines, in your digestive tracts, and in your other organs, often a hidden cause for a lot of disease processes that you don't even know. And click down here for our yoga facial exercises, super popular here on YouTube. You'll absolutely love them to help you look more youthful and to keep you healthy and feeling your absolute best. Thanks for joining me today.